Hello, love angels. It's your girl Shamika for God's glory. Welcome back to Faith Filled Friday. So, I'll be honest, y'all. I'm beat. It has been a busy day. But I couldn't, leave you guys hanging. I always have to share some faith-filled encouragement with you all, and I pray that this blesses you. This story really touched me. It's entitled "In Her Own Words." Missy's story. My story is about disappointment and hope, of fear and faith. On May 30th, 2007, my children and I watched their dad, my husband, take off in his plane to go to work. As a naval aviator and federal air marshal, he traveled often, and this plane allowed him to be home sooner. As he took off, though, the engine failed and the plane crashed into the hill in the distance. I fell to my knees crying out, "Please, God, I am not ready." The sheriff who came to me to deliver the news that I already knew turned out to be my former next-door neighbor and a minister at a local church. Just side note, has this ever happened to you? I want you guys to think about that moment. I know for me, the first moment I think of is when my dad passed. And, I shared that story with you all last year. And it's like, in my heart, I felt like he was gone, but I'm just praying like, Lord, no, please, not now. Like, no. So I definitely felt her, pain when I read this. So the minister at the local church prayed with me. Friends showed up almost immediately with food and began cleaning my home. Over the next several weeks, I was also blessed to have a friend handle the legal matters and other friends help with my 4 children. 2 school communities poured out their prayers and love, and they donated money to my family until financial matters were settled. At a point when certain important paperwork had to be postmarked, I was praying in the bank elevator. I wanted the process to go smoothly because I was tired and afraid of what lay ahead. The woman at the bank said she usually did not come to this particular building, but she felt as if she had a divine mission to fulfill. When she overheard me on the phone, she knew God had sent her to pray with me. A message on the Christian radio station I listened to said, "If you think you cannot go one more step, know that God is there to carry you." I'm going to say that again. If you think you cannot go one more step, know that God is there to carry you. I heard this just moments after I had pulled my car over and spoken aloud those exact words, "I can't go one more step." This just shows how amazing God is and how he'll send people your way, when you least expect it. Time after time, in the most difficult moments of my grief, God has blessed me so vividly that all I could do was praise him. He has been my strength from the moment the plane hit the hillside to this very moment that I write these words. It is true. God will carry you through. And I wanted to share this message in particular because a few people I know have had a lot of heartbreak and hardships going on lately, and I just felt that this message will really bless someone out there and continue to give you all the faith that God will carry you through. As difficult and challenging as your situation may seem, he will. He always carries us through. And we're gonna experience wilderness seasons. It's not always gonna be, in the words of my dad, fine and dandy, but he'll get us through, and it'll just make us stronger. So I wanted to leave a few scriptures with you. First is Psalm 91, 1 through 2. Whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. Oh, that was the only one. So I pray that this message truly filled your heart with faith and hope and encouragement. And I love you all. Thank you so much for supporting me. But most importantly, thank you for supporting my page, because everything that I do is for God's glory. See you all next time. God bless.